I've traveled and cooked all over the world, but I've truly fallen in love with this beautiful Mediterranean island, Mallorca. My name is Jeff Harder, and I'm an American chef. So let's get cooking.
Good morning, I'm a Chef Jeff and I'll be your host for today's show. Coming live from Copenhagen, Denmark. Yeah, typ. Okay, so I am Chef Jeff. I am in Copenhagen, Denmark, actually a little bit north of there. But okay, what I was going to show you guys today is this awesome cranberry applesauce that I made a couple days ago. Not for Thanksgiving, since they didn't celebrate that here. And also I want to tell you, I was driving my bike, riding my bike past the American Embassy here. I did it 3 or 4 times. I'm like, oh man, I'm just gonna pull over and talk to these guys, see if they want me to come help them cook on Thanksgiving, to be with Americans. And yeah, I'd love to get the, cooking that time of year with the stuffing and the turkey, the mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin pie, apple pie, pecan pie. But yeah, I just love all that stuff. And so I stopped by once and I said, hey, I'm a chef, I'll just come help you guys. Okay, we'll go check. Went by again and I'm like, hey, Chef Jeff, I want to see if you guys need help. Like, yeah, no, it's only for invited people. I'm like, no, but I'm a chef, I'm gonna help. I'm like, yeah, no, not interested. But it was just a Danish guy, and it kind of pissed me off a little bit that I was just dealing with the guy that was answering the telecom there at the the buzzer at the door. So they didn't let me in. But the woman, she's an ambassador. She's a young ambassador, and she's from California. And yeah, I bet she would have loved to have me in the kitchen. Anyways, so I was going to show you how to make this apple cranberry sauce. But check this out. I love this bag. It says "Eat Me," and I'm 56 years old, and "eat me" kind of sounds like something you'd say to like Joey. Hey Joey, eat me, yeah, Joey, eat me. So it's just, of course it's eat me, delicious. But anywho, then also these cranberries came from the United States. So I thought that they were going to be from here, that they would grow around in northern regions like this, but I needed to Google that part. Cranberries only in the United States of America. And something else that I think is also only in the United States of America are pecans. Do they just grow in the southern part of the United States? Or nowhere else in the world? Another thing that I find kind of amazing about the United States, or North America, is maple syrup. Like, really, are there no other maple trees in the world they can tap into? But yeah, I need to Google some of this stuff, or else you Google and let me know. So, let me put the camera down here. Okay. So, I'm going to show you how to make that cranberry. Let's see if I can fix that a little bit. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. So I was going to show you how to make that cranberry sauce, which I will, but I should have showed you how to make this awesome cranberry pecan bread. It's so simple, but the people have been, that I'm cooking for, they have been requesting this because it's so freaking tasty. I'm gonna take a picture of the recipe and then post that on there so you can see what that is. And then the cookbook that I use. But then of course, as any good chef or home cook, whatever, you always expand on the recipe. And what I did with this is I put a leftover vanilla bean from a dessert I made yesterday, and I put that in butter and melted the butter, heated it up, and then let that sit overnight. And I used that to give it a really nice vanilla flavor. Talking about vanilla, so vanilla beans, the really, really good ones, are super moist. You know, they're not dried out. They're big and fat. You can get tons of the little seeds out of there. It just smells so good. And I added that in here. It's not on the recipe. I added ginger. It's not on the recipe, and a little bit of cinnamon and cardamom. I think cardamom works really well with the cranberries. Okay, there's that baby. I'm gonna stick that in the oven. And then I'm gonna make a banana bread also. But, okay, so for the cranberry sauce, cranberry applesauce, cranberries, apples, ginger, cinnamon, and vanilla, and then a little bit of maple syrup, maybe a little bit of water in there. Put it in the saucepan, and then just cook it until it has the consistency that you're looking for. Did you see how quick I peeled and chopped those apples? Is that killer? Okay, so now we put in a little bit of cinnamon and just, what am I gonna do with this? I guess just a little tiny bit of, see that there? Oh, that's the vanilla goodness. So just a little bit of that in there, and that will be plenty. To give it just a slight, bit of vanilla flavor, those background notes. You know, I don't want it up front and forward. And then I will I will grate some ginger here. Also this, I don't want a lot of, just just a little bit there, just, so it's just kind of all, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla, ginger, almost like, oh, what is that? Oh, what does that taste like? And then the cranberries. Okay, so now we put it on the fire, or the induction. I'll go ahead and put that on 10, 12 is max, get it up and going. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of agua, just water, to it. And oh, I forgot to put in maple syrup, so I'll just put, just put in a little bit of maple syrup. Okay, I'm gonna have to get me a cameraman. So sit here and hold on to this. Okay, a little bit of maple syrup. We got the apples up here are freaking awesome. In Mallorca, the apples, you can get some good ones, but of course up here in the northern, whoa, look at that. The sun, this is the first time in 2 weeks that the sun has come out. First time I've had sun shining on my face in 2 weeks, and you were there to witness it. So here's the butter that I was telling you about with the vanilla in there. Of course, I roasted the walnuts that I'm gonna do for banana bread. Toasted the pecans also, and that brings out the oils and the flavors. What else I want to show you? Oh, so I'm doing kombucha, which is coming out pretty good, but it's not my scobies here, so it's, it's just different when it's in the SCOBY. Like any yeast in any beer, or even yeast in different wines, Cabernet, Merlot, Pinot Noir, they all have different yeasts that go in there to give it specific flavors. In any type of beer that you drink, they all have that. And old beers like, I don't know, Molson's or Coors or Heineken, they all have their very specific yeast that they have to give it the specific flavor for that individual alcoholic beverage. And then I'm also have some, because they love pickling things up here, that acidity, sweet, sour taste. So I'm doing rhubarb, beets, and radishes in there. Okay, that's about it for now. Yeah, just happened to see that that shadow there that I thought was kind of cool. Yeah, that's maybe. Okay, so the cranberry sauce is looking a little dry, and so I'll throw in some water. And I'm thinking, oh well, no, I'll throw in some orange juice. And then I looked where my oranges are, and I saw. Sorry about that. I saw that there's pomegranate here. So I'm like, hey, yo, why don't I use some pomegranate, give it a nice pink flavor, get a little acidity. We'll have a check on that. I might even add some orange zest to it, but with some pomegranate juice, which is really cool. And these juicers work great. Can you see that? These juicers work great for pomegranates. And I was making mezcal margaritas last summer with lime, agave syrup, because mezcal comes from the agave plant, and it's pretty cool. And then pomegranate juice. Woo! And just like this fuchsia pink that was just killer. And then everyone was just digging it. And it's super easy to make, and of course, everyone kind of likes that something that's a little different, and it's healthy for you. To go with the, okay, you see that there? You see that? Now I'm going to strain that and put that into the. Whoa. Put that into the apple cranberry sauce. Now it's apple cranberry pomegranate sauce. Not very much liquid there. I think actually, I'm gonna add a little bit of orange juice. Yeah, so I just kind of want to show you that. What we're always looking for is complexity in flavors and creativity in the kitchen. So the cranberry sauce just came out killer, delicious, a lot of flavors, a little bit of tartness, acidity, slight sweetness, just the whole mixture of the flavors is fantastic for this time of year. Especially on Thanksgiving, cranberries are always like, oh, you buy it from the can, you do this, what do you do with it? But just this mix with apple cranberries is just a gift from Mother Nature.